What do these eyes tell you about their life's journey and what these beautiful creatures had to endure? Hello, my name is Dr. Ken Leon. I would like to introduce the sad eyes of some of the thoroughbreds that I've seen over the decades. More importantly, I want to show you how you can help our organization, Thoroughbred Education Foundation, prevent the reasons for these sad eyes. My friends know me as a very private person. However, in order to make it about the journey of these rescues, I must first tell you about myself and the 30-year journey to prevent these sad eyes and inspiring others to do the same. In the early 80s, my life story took me to the hills of the San Fernando Valley in Southern California, where I met the man who would forever change my life and give me my life's purpose. I was attending UCLA as a pre-vet student and wanted to get more involved with the horses. I was fascinated by the grace, power, and beauty of the animals and wanted to get some real hands-on experience with the horses and thoroughbreds in particular. I was told by some of my horse friends at that time that I needed to visit the old man on the hill. That man was Walt Hagman. Walt had the abruptness that can be part of the old school way of life. He was the last of a dying breed of horsemen that used thoroughbreds as the workhorse extraordinaire on the plains of South Dakota. In our first meeting, he told me he was not interested in teaching me. As you probably guess, being told no is only an invitation for me to be more persistent. I understood at that time I would never again get the opportunity in my life to work with someone of Walt's talents and life experiences with thoroughbreds. At this point in Walt's life, he was very reluctant to mentor anyone wanting to spend his time with the horses or at the track. But eventually, my persistence won out and Walt took me under his wing. Over the next decade, Walt started to go to the sales again and pick up thoroughbreds for very little money. This was my introduction to the sad eyes of horses that had been abused and abandoned. After understanding the depth of the physical and mental issues these horses possessed, I one day asked Walt, "Does it need to be this way?" And he said no, and he walked away. What followed was a long journey, and what I learned from my experiences would help me prevent these sad eyes in the future. My story over the past decades with this breed includes rescuing horses, endurance riding, raising thoroughbred babies, horse racing, and meeting many great people along the way. Eventually, my wife and I found other like-minded individuals, and we came together to form Thoroughbred Education Foundation in Agoura Hills, California. Thoroughbred Ed's aim is to educate people about the breed so we can be better caretakers of them before, during, and after their racing careers. Rescuing is important for the individual horse, but does not solve the problem that leads to the sad eyes. Now, I would like to introduce you to the cast of characters that will take you on your journey to learn about how to prevent these sad eyes. First, let's meet High Gunner, the horse we call the Legend. He was a rescue that was dismissed and abandoned by his sport, but he took his life back with our help. He got to live his dream and went to the track and raced at Hollywood Park, Del Mar, and won a race at the fairgrounds in Pomona. He teaches us about the "don't stop me now" attitude of the breed. You will also meet our volunteers that have already made a difference. You will learn about the empowering nature of the breed from Too Sexy for My Saddle and Chelsea. I Love Lulu will teach you about the family nature of the breed. Taylor will give you insights to their spirit and the very different personalities of the horses, including Esteban, basically Bob, and mini horses Chopper and Clyde. Now, here comes the most important part, where you come in. We have laid the foundation for a sustainable education and rescue organization that will teach prevention along with creating leaders for generations to come. In order to maintain the organization, we are asking for donations totaling $30,000. Funding beyond our target will allow us to reach the next level of outreach to prevent sad eyes. Join us on this journey and be part of a movement that focuses on solutions to our animal welfare problems. You will learn in the months and years ahead about this majestic breed, and you will understand how we can, working together, prevent the sad eyes of so many thoroughbreds. You will then imagine the possibility of not having the need to rescue. Thank you for your time, and stay tuned for our updates like High Gunner's music video and Too Sexy for My Saddles merchandise line, along with a lot more.